In a sunlit forest where the air hummed with life, lived Ostha, the fox whose emerald eyes mirrored her fiery heart, and Kyow, the owl whose amber gaze hid quiet storms. Years ago, rain fell heavy. Little Ostha found a trembling owl beneath the trees. She shared her leaf shelter. He shared his dreams of flying high and free. As seasons passed, the forest began whispering, "Ostha must marry soon, for harmony's sake." From the treetops, Kyow watched. His heart thumped painfully, yet his beak stayed shut. "If I speak, will I be any different from them?" The elders designed games and dances to find her a mate. Ostha smiled politely, but her soul felt absent, tugged between duty and desire. Under the crimson sky, Ostha whispered to her reflection, "Is this heaven's will, or just their desire?" Kyow rehearsed under the stars. "Ostha, you are my heart's echo. But should I tell you?" Suddenly, a snap echoed. The branch beneath him cracked. Kyow plummeted, feathers scattering like lost dreams. Ostha darted forward, catching him just before the earth could. "Why didn't you tell me?" She wept. Kyow whispered, "Because I feared becoming another voice, forcing you to choose." The forest animals surrounded them, their eyes wide, not in anger, but in dawning realization. "Love is not demanded. It blooms when hearts are free," Ostha said, her voice steady yet fierce. Kyow's amber eyes brimmed with tears. For the first time, he felt truly seen, not as a fragile bird, but as her equal. The forest grew silent, then alive again, not with pressure, but with peace. But deep in the woods, unseen eyes watched. Not all hearts wished for freedom, some wished only for control. Far above, the hawk's crimson eyes narrowed. "Freedom? Such foolishness!" he hissed, his talons gripping the cold stone. Ostha wrapped her tail gently around Kyow. "Your wings will heal, and together, we'll heal the forest too." Some creatures still doubted. "Can love truly grow without our guidance?" they murmured among themselves. Kyow's amber eyes reflected unease. "What if they never understand, Ostha? What if we're forced apart?" Ostha raised her chin, her emerald eyes ablaze. "Then let them try. I am not theirs to command." Suddenly, a shadow swept the forest floor. The hawk had arrived, his voice sharp as steel. "Foolish fox, defiant owl, I will break you both." Kyow stepped forward despite his pain. "We are not yours to control," he shouted, his voice trembling yet strong. The hawk lunged, claws outstretched. Ostha leapt, meeting him mid-air in a clash of fur and feathers. Kyow, with a wounded wing, soared awkwardly but bravely, diving at the hawk's blind side. With a furious screech, the hawk fled into the night, his pride wounded more than his body. The forest grew still. Slowly, animals emerged from hiding, their eyes no longer filled with judgment but awe. "Love is not commanded, it is chosen, and I choose him." Ostha's voice rang like a bell in the night air. Kyow's amber eyes brimmed with tears as he whispered, "And I choose you." Together, they stepped forward into the forest's embrace, hearts unshackled at last. But deep beyond the hills, unseen eyes watched still. Freedom's journey had only begun. The forest exhaled softly as sunlight broke through the trees. Ostha and Kyow walked slowly, their steps light, but hearts heavy with what lay ahead. Ostha paused, her tail swishing gently. "Kyow, what if the forest never accepts us?" Her voice cracked like dry leaves. Kyow lowered his gaze, but spoke firmly. "Then let us plant our own garden of acceptance, even if it blooms for no one but us." But the air shifted. A cold wind curled through the trees. Shadows stretched unnaturally across the forest floor. A piercing screech shattered the calm. The hawk had returned, his red eyes burning brighter, wings wider, voice colder. "Defiance breeds chaos," the hawk hissed. "I will tear apart what binds you, and the forest will kneel again." Ostha bared her teeth, her emerald eyes blazing. "You cannot break what was chosen freely. Not anymore." Kyow stepped forward, trembling but steady. "If you strike, strike me first. But I will not move." Then came a voice from the shadows. "Enough, hawk!" A massive stag emerged, his antlers glowing faintly. "This forest was not meant for control, but for choice," the stag said. "You've forgotten your place." The hawk faltered, his claws trembling. For a moment, his red eyes dimmed as doubt crept in. Ostha stepped forward softly. "Even you deserve freedom, if you choose it." For the first time, the hawk lowered his gaze. "Perhaps I too was chained," he murmured. The forest exhaled again, this time in relief. Leaves shimmered as golden light poured through the canopy. Kyow whispered, "Let us walk this path, whatever it brings, together." Ostha nodded, her heart finally unchained. The sun rose higher, painting the sky in hues of fire and hope. From above, the creatures watched silently, their hearts shifting, not in fear, but in understanding. The forest whispered anew, not of commands, but of possibilities. But deep in the earth, a faint rumble stirred. Freedom had been won, but peace is never eternal.